We did the math and estimated that conservatively, we've used more than 100 billion soybeans in the creation of our vehicles. That's 62 million pounds of beans.
Here at the Forest Products Laboratory in Madison, Wisconsin, we're a lab of 168 scientists that do research on innovative technologies to develop more efficient ways to use our nation's forest resources.
Support from the USDA was absolutely critical for us to demonstrate that black raspberries had preventative effects on cancer of the oral cavity, of the esophagus, and also of the human colon.
The work that we're doing here at Virent that I'm very excited about is taking materials that are grown on the land and being able to generate the same fuels and chemicals that today we're doing from crude oil.
Our national forests are one of our greatest treasures. They're also one of our greatest and most sustainable natural resources. We have a great deal of woody biomass on the forest floor. A lot of the research that's done at the Forest Products Lab is looking at ways to use the forest thinnings and the woody biomass to help reduce that catastrophic wildfire risk. We're also working on nanotechnology. We're looking at wood and what it can be used for at the nanoscale. We don't even understand all the different types of things that chemicals can do at the nanoscale. There's going to be many, many innovations that come out of this research, not only in the field of forest products, but in other fields as well.
Through our use of soy foam, we are able to reduce our petroleum uses by 5 million pounds annually and our CO2 emissions by 20 million pounds. And we're not stopping there.
For the last 25 years or so, I've been in a field called chemoprevention, or prevention of cancer with the use of dietary or synthetic compounds. Much of our work in the last 20 years is focused on a food-based approach to cancer prevention utilizing freeze-dried black raspberries. Many Americans are taking a hard look at foods as a way to prevent disease. This is, I think, could be very good news for farmers as well as the public. The demand for black raspberries has increased substantially, but there are a lot of foods out there that haven't been looked at yet that I'm convinced have cancer preventative substances in them. What we've done with berries and cancer is just an example of what can be done with many other kinds of foods.
Virent Energy System has been developing technology where we found that we can convert biomass to chemicals. And one of the chemicals that we can generate is the chemical that you would need to make the plastic that you would find in water bottles. This bottle here has 30% biomass-derived content. We are able, with our process, to do the other 70%. We have a partnership with the USDA where they funded work early on in the company where we got fundamental knowledge that we utilize today. So Coca-Cola is interested in taking the components that we can use from our process and be able to derive a bottle that will be 100% bio-based. With our process, once deployed, will be helpful for rural development and energy security, as well as being able to generate products that are be good for the earth.